Das ist reggaenews.ch TV und wir sind hier in Slowenien am Overjam Festival und neben mir ein Mann, eine Legende. Er darf sich noch gerade selber vorstellen. Jemand, wo eine ganz spezielle Story dahinter ist, weil ich selber habe ihn erst hier in Slowenien kennengelernt. I just told to the people that I just met Selector Asher the first time in Slovenia. But Selector Asher is a Swiss man. That's why we're on reggaenews.ch. Welcome.
Yeah, man, one love and big up all the massive, man. Rastafari every time, and welcome Caribou to the good vibration, Caribou to the positive vibration. Reggae music for a better world. One love.
I want to tell the people, especially the younger people who watch Reggae News TV, who is Selector Asher. But first, I want to ask you to tell us who is Selector Asher.
Selector Asher, I don't know, it's me, man, Rastafari, you know, long time in the place. And it's, yeah, man, Selector Asher for the good vibration, man, positive. And start reggae music fall on me like in the middle 70s. And we love it with the brethren by the name of Rasto, you know, we live together and fall Bob Marley and Dillinger and LKG and more and reggae. And after we grow, all the 80s, I used to travel Jamaica, South America, Africa, and this. And now forward in the 90s in Swiss after all them time, and me have to do something. And I read a book about Marcus Garvey, and remember Marcus Garvey in that book is a speech to touch me, because Marcus Garvey one day he said to all Kingston people, he say, if you don't find a job, create a job, invent a job. So that stick in me, and when I forward to Swiss, I never really go find school and this and that, and hard for me to go work really in a hard work, so I start to think and start to organize reggae music, some live show with my brother Steve, and we do some live show more and sound system. And I never know what the sound was selected in them time. I just play the music before and after the show we organize, and more, and the people love it and pull up and this. And after they call me maybe in Vevey, in Lausanne, and there, and brrrr. And after one day in the middle of the 90s, I did 94, Jean-Marc Belair, the Couleur 3, is a radio in Switzerland. Your side is also, is no name Couleur 3, but in Swiss German is same, but by the name, different name. Is a tree is a, you have Swiss Romand 1, 2, and you have the tree is more free for the young and the rock, and So I worked for 10 years there. One day this man Jean-Marc come and say, oh, he have the program, and he love we go together and do it and things. So after that is more and me there, yeah, man, Slovenia and to the world, to Rastafari and vibration, and give thanks, man. One love, brother.
Also meine Damen und Herren, ihr hört, wir reden hier nicht von gestern, wir reden nicht von vorgestern. We don't talk about yesterday and the day before yesterday, we talk about a long history. Yeah, it started in the 70s.
I used to love reggae music in the middle 74, 75, like that is where reggae music I discovered it. And after
This was before Bob Marley was big.
No, it's the time of Bob Marley. First I discovered Bob Marley. Me, I remember I used to walk in the street, in the shop, and buy the new Bob Marley Exodus. I remember, and get exciting and crazy and vibe, and yeah. Bob Marley, first is Bob Marley. You know me, Bob Marley really give me this vibe of reggae and more to today I am this, so it's all reggae. But me, I used to, in the middle 70s, I used to watch a movie by the name of Air. I don't know if you know it. It's a musical movie, Air. And this movie is pure dance and liberation. And it was the time of the war and things. So then people was no war hippie, dance and things. So this movie really opened my eyes. And Bob Marley, them two things really make me come here today and thing. And Rastafari, the power, this is everything, Rastafari. But to the reggae, to the vibe, and yeah, man, powerful, my brother.
So we could say Asher Selector is a legend in Switzerland, in Swiss reggae, probably even in European reggae. One of the first one. There was nobody doing that before you. You didn't have an example and say, I want to do it like this guy.
That is true. Yeah, it's people, but remember in them time was no internet. So we was not really connected. I know in Zurich it was roots operator, you know. So the brother roots operator, long time there. So, but he was never really connected because I never know him, never know with Deya, and we do the same thing. Even in my own city, one side of the city never know that the other side was in the reggae and like this. So it was no internet to know what I want. So in them time, yeah man, I would say on my side and all the work we do and this and that, yeah man, good vibration man, positive. But even in the middle 70, we used to do party for the New Year or like this. Or outside we go in the bush like this, put a liquor, brrr, you know, gasoline and all night and
Generator.
yeah, and play some music. But that was the roots of the sound system of today. We never know, but to play music, it was the roots and what grow. And today, when I see all thousands of sound system and all powerful, and thousand people come together to reggae music, man, is fantastic.
Amazing, yeah. So you kind of started the thing. What made you believe in reggae? What made you think that, you know, we need reggae parties, we need reggae events?
No, me, I don't know like this and thing. But me, in the early when I used to listen reggae, I don't speak English, so I don't understand the Bob Marley or the reggae. Just the bass and the vibe. It's only the first time I go to Jamaica, early 80s, and I don't know about Rastafari in them time. It's just I hear Bob Marley, I say, I don't know what it is. You know, I was in Kingston, downtown Kingston, and some youth come to me and say, "What's the name of your father?" And me, I say, "Oh, yeah, man, your name is Rastafari, your father," and things. So this, so I say, "What is what?" And I asked my friend in the mountain, and I stay years up there in the Kingston, in the mountain of the hills of Jamaica, and it's where the Rastafari grow in me, you know. So it's really, I live that thing. It's not just through YouTube, I see Chewy dreadlocks and I do the same and just jaja. No man, it's a liberty. It's a part, you know, in Rastafari you have all the spirit part, you have all the knowledge part, book and thing, and you have the liberty part. And in Jamaica, really, that liberty part is strong, my brother.
So reggae is a lifestyle for you?
Yeah man, reggae is 24/7, man. Reggae is a part because Rasta for everything. Reggae is the tools that the Rasta man use, the mic, to spread the message. The message against injustice, the message for Africa, the message for a better world, the message for go down politics.
Some people might call you the first selector of Switzerland. What do you say when you get that title?
Yes, possible. I don't know. I am happy, you know, when the people say Asher and this and that. No, the first thing, you know, when the people come to you and they say, big up and thing, that is the best reward you can get, you know, the people.
The respect.
Yeah, the vibe, the respect and thing. And yeah, man, but I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We all in a one, you know. And yeah, me is a long time selector. But I am not better than the one who started yesterday. It's only I know more. I have more knowledge, I think. But it's not better. One day it will grow. So I will say to all selectors, especially, keep the faith, man, the motivation and the music. And the music, and really love what you do. And the music you share with the people is the music you love first. And you share and you get the vibes. And it's, yeah, man, one love, brother.
Like you said before, do I understand right that spirituality, belief, Rastafari go together with reggae? It's not, it goes together for you.
I will not say it go because some people who are not a Rasta at all and thing love reggae and thing. I will say to people who is not Rasta and thing, you don't need to be Rasta, dreadlock Rasta to do reggae, to love reggae, to play reggae, but you have to respect the reggae music, the culture, the Rasta and thing. And reggae is not just Rasta, you know, reggae was there like love music and this, but the Rasta man put the drum beat in it, the bingy sound in it, and make it fire to the world and thing. And if you listen, the message of it in them time was a black man outcry, you know, rah, because so much injustice in Jamaica, so much craziness, still today. But in them time, 60, 17 was very darkness.
Another thing you mentioned, which brought you to the music and brought or made you bring back this reggae vibe to Switzerland, was traveling, going to different countries. So traveling, you have traveled very much, right?
Yes, my brother, I travel enough before I travel. Like now I travel with the music, we go everywhere. But long before that I travel with the music in my pocket. That means I have enough cassette. Then time was cassette. I used to travel with a box of 100 something cassette and yeah, crazy, always the music. But the knowledge, you know me, I travel because early I know the school and this, the work, and so I go to the world, you know. early 80s, I even end of 70s, Africa, 80s, this, and I travel, I move like 83 and I forward 89. You know, all South America, Jamaica, all 83, 86, 87, 80. Yeah, man. So, you know, but the thing is, when I was in Jamaica in them time, in early 80s and all the 80s, I always meet all. I used to stay in the mountain, the hills, Rastafari, right? And in Kingston, North time. And in Kingston is where you meet all the artists. And the artists always say, nothing no guan, how you can sell my record or this. And me, when I forward to Switzerland, I remember, so I go forward to Jamaica and I link all the artists and I buy the record from them. And is where I in the early 90s, I used to be I used to distribute it in Europe.
You had a connection from Jamaica to Switzerland?
Yeah, with Yabiu Music, Studio One Music, Bashman Music. No Bashman, what we call today. The Bashman is the son of. It's not a music Bashman. It's the label. Sorry, brother. It's this is the son of Studio One. He have a label named Bashman. Okay. I used to distribute all them the music and buy directly from them. And for many years before the computer. And after that, is come computer, it come the fax, it come this, and to the world. So now they don't really need me to sell their music. But in them time, yeah, man, is where I start to, from the world, it's a nothing no one, man. And they have box, 45. I used to buy 2 box, 4 box, 5 box, Abyssinians. I still have some box of Abyssinians in my yard, from them time. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
So the shop is gone, it's closed?
The living shop, but I still on internet. I am the shop, so we are live every day.
So if we need something rare, a rare vinyl, we can link you.
Yeah, man, every time, man. And I use the new tool, so I am in Discogs, Okay. So yeah, man, we have to be there.
So I don't. The source is still there.
Yeah, man. Progress. I work on the progress, my brother. Every time. Yeah, man. Give thanks.
So this is the main thing. Asher Selector in private is DJ and selling records.
My life. Now I am more cool because you see my children, them big now, When I was youth, I used to walk and do all the live show, organize in Geneva, make all the artists come. And now I'm more cool now.
The family work.
Yeah, we have to do everything but do it first for the love, First, the music and thing is to the people, to me, to the vibe, but also we have to live and do them thing. Now I'm more cool, but yeah, it's true, man. I do the production, organize. I used to work with the Montreux-Jazz-Festival for 10 years. So do the programmation of all the artists and things. No, I will say everything around the music, Rastafari, reggae music. Yeah, I also produce some hip hop artists in the end of 80s, in Los Angeles and this but different style, my brother. Yeah, man. Okay. Hip hop.
This is a point where you catch me again, like putting bridges between the genres. Everybody knows Asher Selector as a pure reggae DJ selector. But you're more open-minded than only reggae, right?
Yeah, man. Me is a man who loves the music, man. You see, now the people is very more open. But I remember a time in the 90s, if you play one little different than reggae, the people say, oh, it's commercial. So now you can play remix, you can play some hip-hop. Sometimes I play some Africa, totally out of reggae. This, yeah, man, the people open mind and you play calypso, I can play 1-2 tune of soca and all. For me, it's not the music. For me, when the music is no barrier. For me, it's the lyrics, the message. So now if you have a very good music, but the message is idiot to the crazy, man, and this and that is not possible. When you talk about gun, disrespect the lady, no. But if now the everything is boom and the music and you have a message or something to share, yeah man. I love when you go in my yard, you will see I have music from Africa, I have music, I have Michael Jackson, I have this, I love hip hop and this but reggae is the liberty, brother. It's a message to the world, man, for a better world, Rastafari.
So the reggae you like is not an old thing. It's true since 70s to 2017, or is there? What do you think about the development?
I love all style, but in the 70s, I love 99% of the music.
Okay.
Today, maybe it's the few percent. But it's good still. I love all the music. When the music, if today is I don't even talk about chronics and day because this is more reggae and this. But if now you have a dancehall, bashman crazy, but the man is a positive lyrics. Love it, man. You see, me play them thing, me. I love all the music, man, and me respect the artists and all the producer of today because they keep it up, and me also respect the artists. I don't like it, but I respect the artists who do all them bashman and thing because I know how it's Jamaica And I know it's not like Switzerland, or not like Slovenia, or not like France, or not like Germany. This is a hardcore life in Jamaica. So if the man sometime, if the man can be a big art man, Rasta, pure love, but him say crazy thing on stage because that give him the money and he can feed his family. So I don't like it, but I still respect and I know where they come from.
All right, amazing, amazing. This is about the development of reggae in Jamaica, dancehall in Jamaica. But you've been there in Switzerland from day one till today. And how do you judge this development? So reggae, sound systems, bands, artists in Switzerland from there till now.
Yeah, man, but it's crazy, my brother. You can see like it's thousand and not thousand, but thousand of selector and more sound system and more and thing. In them time, it was hard, man. People, when we start, and it was we wake up at night, 3 o'clock in the morning. We have to put the poster and this and go from Geneva to Milano to Zurich to working hard and yeah, man. And to see the development, to see now is. Everywhere, every village, everywhere is a selector. You have festival, only reggae music and thing, and thousands of sound system. Even sometimes it's not totally my style, but I respect the development because some people can pick up from that and thing. So it's beautiful, man. I love it, man. It's crazy, and I can tell you, only Bob Marley have that vision. Only Bob Marley say one day reggae gonna cover the earth like water cover the world, So you can see more and more it totally happen, my brother. You go, hey, me I go some village in this world that the reggae music was crazy, big box and this and yeah, man. So it really, but I don't feel in them time the artists will expect what I go on today. Like Freddie McGregor. If you tell him when he was 16 do the first tune, he believe that he never go. So it's beautiful, man. Yeah, man. But Rastafari is for positive vibration and reggae music. It's LEBT music. My experience, I share it with you. So it's soul to soul music. Soul music is not the soul music, but the soul of my soul to your soul. So reggae music is soul to soul because my experience. Even if the dancehall today, like some artists, is raw, very raw. But if you look, the world we live in is a very raw world, And some artists is very anger, who may be some crazy, who may be girl, who may be this, and come on the mic and blah, 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 because you don't have nobody before who wash it, who clean it, who say, no, don't say that. No, man, they are raw. This is raw music, direct, soul to soul, liberty to liberty. Boom! You like it or you not, but a boom! Sharp like a razor, like him said Peter Tosh. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, now when we talk about reggae going global, you are also a perfect example because you have shows all over the world, coming to different countries, playing, selecting. For example, here right now, Slovenia, Overjam, they have a Swiss selector which is here every year, Asher Selector, and you're not only DJing, you're also hosting the whole festival. How come?
Give thanks, man. How come? Because Rastafari fall. Because I before the Overjam Festival, it used to be River Splash with a man called Rolando. Big up, Rolando. If you watch this, big up every time. This is like 18, 17 years ago. So one day I used to come in with Prince Allah, and we play on the green stage on the beach and all night, and they love it. So they call me again, and I come with Silver Walker and they and that, and from that. And a few years after, I come with Prince again with Nasha Vibe, a band from Geneva, and they back up Prince. And me, I introduce the show. So I go on stage, say, what you say, you want some more, blah, blah, blah. And they love the vibe, they love the spirit. So from that day, they always call me to, I love it, man. I give thanks, man. It's like my holiday vibes, musical holidays. Me love, look, it's beautiful here. When you have time, you can turn the camera around and the people will see it, man. It's beautiful.
Really, for jeden, der zuschaut, it's a festival I can suggest to everybody because it's so real, it's authentic, it's really authentic.
Look at the people, they can have the camping in the festival, in the wood. There's not a parking, they they take off and put it far away and they say blah, and after you come. No, in the festival, the people is there, man. Camping and vibe, and it's beautiful. The river,
peaceful.
You have to see that. Even I'm gonna show you on the camera the river, but you have to see it from your eyes, man. The river is fantastic, beautiful, shining, boom. So when you play reggae on the river, it really means reggae on the river. Rastalom.
A song you always play when you play on the river, right?
Yeah, man, a pure vibe, man. Me love it, man. And Iray, good selector. Him talk about me, but this man was on stage the other night and make it nice, man. Nice, soca love, man. And the other night he was on stage, down so on the green stage. People love it every time, man. So what happened? Iray, Asher, and we all there. One love.
With the Overjam every year, next year again.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Rastafari.
Do you have a tip, a hint for the young DJs? We know that we talked about there are so many sound systems DJ in Switzerland, in Europe, representing reggae and dancehall. But there are as many sounds that are coming, that many sounds are going also. They are coming and going.
Yeah.
There are only few to stay like you for lifetime, I would say. And what's your suggestion for these sounds to stay and not to go again?
Because I feel you have to love it, live it. Me is it's my life. Reggae is me. I, bass, that, Rastafari. You have to love it. Me, I love it long before I know what is selection. So I really love and share, you know what I mean. Now some people just see a selector say, I want to be like him. You can be like him, it's no problem. But it's not just to buy the record and play the record. You have to have a vibe, you have to have a sharing, and you have to have an originality. Some people, hey, look, it's different, look at this. And so you have to have the motivation. You have to have the vibration. You have to have the love of the music and the love of the people you want to share and communicate with them. And what is very important, you have to have the knowledge of the history of the music you're going to select. If it's reggae music, you have to know a little bit where is reggae come from, and if it's ska, if it's rock steady, if it's blues, rock, or if it's hip hop. If you're a DJ, you must have history so you can take the mic and tell them something. So yeah man, motivation. I will say keep it up and love the people and love the vibe and good music and originality. Always make it. One love.
Asher Selector, down im Interview.
Yeah, man,
Thank you so much.
One love, man.
We could actually talk 15 more minutes, 20 more. We could talk for an hour. We could talk for an hour about what this man did. I mean, it's not only DJing, it's also bands you supported, bands you promoted from Jamaica, but also from Switzerland, bands which wouldn't be there where they are now, events which wouldn't be there. You brought reggae to stages where probably before nobody ever thought reggae could be on such stages. So maximum respect for your work.
No man, respect to you man. Iray original man, pure vibe. What the name? Reggae News Concierge. Every little time me Reggae News. One more time, listen. Every little time me listen Reggae News.ch, me feel much better. Video, network, internet with there. Every little time me there. Pure vibration. Iray the Selector. Joe! One love, brother and sister. Goodness, remember, Overjam is for you, is for me, is for everyone. One love.
Reggae News.ch, Asher Selector, give thanks.
Thank you, brother.
We out.
One love.
Boom.